get warmed up on here. Usually takes a couple of takes. Um, but anyways, the weather has been pretty crazy up here in the Northeast. We've had some tornado warnings. It doesn't look like we're going to get any tornadoes here, but we are going to have to contend with a lot of heavy rain, which is no big deal. But anyways, I wanted to vent a little bit about our infrastructure and how it leaves us so heavily reliant on our vehicles. And this is due to intentional urban planning and lobbying by the automotive and fossil fuel industries. See, the problem is when cities expanded, they expanded outward instead of upward. And this left low density residential neighborhoods, and that separated them from commercial, retail, and industrial areas. So this basically made owning a car a luxury, and it turned it into a basic necessity because we all need to get to school and we all need to get to jobs. So it went from being having a car as a luxury to now it's a basic necessity. Um, so basically, post World War II, the federal government changed the way that it funded transportation. And so out of that came the Highway Act of 1956. And basically, it created massive federal subsidies up to 90% for states to build expansive highways, which made um, getting from point A to point B much quicker, faster, and efficient. But all that to say this, if you live in America, especially the suburbs like me, um, you know that like to get anywhere, you need to get in your car to go. There's no buses where I live, there's no trains. And honestly, I get fatigued from driving. Um, Anywhere I go, it's like 15 to 20 minutes away. And, sometimes I just want to be lazy and I want to get on a bus and I want to get on a train and I want to put my headphones on and I want to listen to a podcast and I just want to relax and chill and not be worried about driving all the time. But because of our infrastructure here in America, that's just not possible, especially living in the suburbs like I do. Hey, what's going on? But it's just like frustrating because I feel like whenever I get in my car, um, it's just nothing but money. I get in the car and I step on the gas, I see dollar signs um, coming out of the exhaust, or I'm going food shopping, or I'm going shopping for clothes. It's like whenever I get in my car, it means that I'm going to be spending money. So our infrastructure here in America makes us very reliant on automobiles more than any other country. Hey, what's going on? How's everyone doing? I just felt the need to vent about that because honestly, like, I get so sick of driving sometimes. Driving and dealing with traffic and driving with a-hole drivers. It's nice to hear you're doing good. Hi, Doris. Hi, Kaylee. Tomorrow's Friday. I like to call it Friday. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. This work week is actually going by pretty quick. And I am looking forward to Friday getting here and having the weekend to chill. So, what do you guys think about the infrastructure system here in America and having to be so reliant on vehicles all the time? I suppose if you live in the city, you don't really know what I'm talking about. For those who live in the suburbs that don't have easy access to trains or buses or any form of public transit, nice to meet you too. It's nice to have all of you in the chat. My favorite color. If you asked me 10 years ago, I would probably say blue. Now I would probably say um, I'd probably say white. I like the color white. I am drinking water actually. Hello, Pudgy. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in, Kaylee. Welcome to the chat. Anyone have exciting weekend plans coming up? What's the plans for the weekend? Hi, Audrey. Welcome to the chat. So do any of you have a car and drive on a day-to-day basis? I don't know if you guys caught the beginning of the video, but I was kind of going on a little rant about the infrastructure system here in America and being so reliant on vehicles. Oh, that's awesome, Audrey. That is awesome. Sleeping. Sleeping is probably my favorite thing to do after eating. You can drive next year. It's like, honestly, it's cool when you first get your license and you can drive. It's like this new thing. But like, I don't know, maybe this is just me, but like as I get older, I don't enjoy driving like I used to. There's just too many people driving on the roads, and there's too many people driving like idiots. Hi, Leo Lion. Welcome. I am from Massachusetts. Oh, another thing I didn't even think about is like in Massachusetts, we have potholes almost on every single road. So not only do you have to watch out for other vehicles on the road, but you have to worry about potholes all the time. Prep 2, I see you. I wasn't intentionally ignoring you, but there was just a lot of comments coming in here. It's tough to get to everybody. Sorry about that. My dream vacation, I would like to go to Thailand, actually. I would like to go to Thailand, but it's just to go to Thailand, I feel like I would at least need 1 month for it to be worth it because of the extensive travel time and the adjustment to the getting over like the jet lag and all that. But I find it's like incredibly hard to get a month off of work. That's the problem. But I would love to go to Thailand. I was actually reading that Thailand was the #1 place that Americans choose to retire. If you go there with American money, like the food is very, very inexpensive. Even the apartments you can get, like for $1,000 a month, you can get a really nice apartment in Thailand. I do not get paid on YouTube. I have the subscribers I need to be monetized, but I don't have the watch time. So I'm halfway there. But yeah, I would love to get paid on YouTube. I just need to hit 4,000 watch hours. And currently, I'm not too close to that. Favorite candy? I don't even need to think about that. That would be Reese's. I love Reese's. What about you? Hi, Dandy. Welcome. Yeah, Reese's is definitely my favorite candy. I like to add it to ice cream. Hi, Mr. T-Rex. God loves me? Well, I hope so. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. There's no way to prepare for something like that. I don't even know how to say that. Miradad? Hi. All right, enjoy some sleep. What is going on? Keep the questions coming. I am Christian, but honestly, I don't go to church on Sundays. Um, but I do like to believe that there is a God and there is a higher power. I actually do not have any dogs. I don't have any cats. I don't have any pets. But I did grow up with 2 cats and a dog. Nothing against dogs or any animals, but I feel like I don't have the time to take care of them or give them the attention that they need. But I do love dogs. So if I feel the need to want to like spend time with a dog and pet a dog, I'll go to my friend's. I'll go to my friend's house. He has a dog. It is 7 o'clock where I am. Oh, congratulations on your brother graduating high school. That's a big step into adulthood. And that's sad. A lot of people dying, huh? Sorry to hear that. Kaylee, what's your favorite candy? What do I think you should do after high school? It's different for everybody. Some people, the best course of action is going to college. Some people are just gifted academically, and that's probably the best course of action. But I think it's really important um, to choose something that, like, as far as college goes, I really think it's important to really think about what you want to do for the rest of your life. Because I know I work with some people that have college degrees, and they never end up using their degrees in general because they'll go for like liberal arts, they'll go for like sociology, and those jobs don't really pay that well. So I feel like if you're going to go to college, be smart about it. And then for some people, like I have a friend that never went to college, and he got into HVAC, which is a trade, and he does really well for himself. So I think it really depends on the person to answer that question. Some people are cut out for college, some people are not cut out for college. Some people are better in the trades. It depends on the person. Um, is your good job a full time job or a part time job? Hello, Mr. Bear. Full time? Um, so since you're working full time and you think it's a good job, um, are you thinking about getting into like an additional part time job or quitting your full time job and going for like a brand new full time job? Hi, Lemon Z. Welcome. You're one of my regulars. So you're in engineering right now, or you want to get into engineering? Yeah, Aubrey, I'm bored too. That's why I come on here to have some conversation. Kaylee, you're welcome. I think we all get bored, right? It's like the same day to day routines: going to school, going to work, coming home, eating dinner. All right, goodbye, Mr. T Rex. Good luck with your job. What project did you have to finish, Lemon Z? I did not hear about Oliver Tree. That is very sad, though. You like raccoons? I see some funny TikTok videos of people that have raccoons as pets. It's more common than you think. Yeah, Mr. T Rex. Next time you see me on a live stream, let me know how you make out if you do indeed get another job. Science. That was probably my favorite subject in high school. I love science. AI is getting better. Um, I've seen videos on YouTube where software engineers are literally losing their job because of AI. Like people that went to college, got a good degree, and now they're in the unemployment line. It's crazy. There's a squirrel in your front yard. I don't know. What did you just type, Kaylee? Did I miss it? Yeah, Kaylee, you typed, is AI getting better or V is I? I don't know. I understand the first half. I didn't understand the second half. Is that an actual quote from Oliver Tree? That's interesting. Kaylee, you must be tired. Nice, Lemon. Nice. No, AI is getting better, but like the fear is it's eventually going to put a lot of people out of work. That's why I feel like I don't know if you guys have heard of Andrew Yang, but he had a really good idea of everyone getting a universal basic income, and that would basically keep people. That would basically be enough money for people to like buy food and buy the basic necessities if they do find themselves out of work for a period of time. Because I mean, artificial intelligence is already taking jobs. Where do you buy the new book from? I like to buy books from Amazon. Yeah, Kaylee, like the first time you posted that question, even though it wasn't correct, like I still understood the gist of what you were asking. Honestly, like I don't really know much about Oliver Tree. Oh, thank you very much. And your birthday is on the 24th. That's coming up soon. Hope you have a great birthday. Am I the only one that didn't hear about the Oliver Tree? I feel like I'm the only one. That's crazy. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash too. That was tragic. He was my favorite NBA player. It's so sad how him and his daughter had to die that way. Lemon, you're keeping up with the news, huh? That's probably part of the problem. I really don't tune into the news very often. Oh, you miss Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson was a great entertainer. That's for damn sure. We all miss his performances. Is there anyone else from the Northeast in this chat? Oh, wow. It's all over YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube much today. I was at work for most of the day. Lemon, you seem to know a lot. Impressive. Lemon, I appreciate you coming in the chat on a regular basis. I really do appreciate it. And I'm hoping eventually, through repetition and persistence with this live stream, I can build a community of people so we can all come on here and feel like we're friends. Arbol means tree in Spanish. Cool. I feel like there's so much cheating going on. It's crazy. Like if you're not happy with the other person, then why not just talk about it and go separate ways? I don't I don't understand the need to cheat. Have you guys ever watched Financial Audit with Caleb Hammer? If you've never watched it, you should check it out. It's about like individuals or couples, and they basically come on, and he gives them a financial audit, and then like during the course of asking them questions, like all their relationship problems come out, and it makes for a pretty entertaining watch. Kaylee, you, I, I have a bus that I am eating. Hey, Starfizz, welcome back. Kaylee, what do you mean that you have a bus that you are eating tonight? Welcome back, Starfizz. It's nice to see some regulars in here. How are you eating a bus for dinner? Kaylee, please specify what you mean by that. Is it like a cake in the shape of a bus? Like, oh yeah? How do you plan on eating a bus? Hey, Izzy Cards, giving you a shout out. Congratulations on the 10 subs. Every sub counts. I think once you have 100 subs, you can live stream. Hi, person. What's going on? Kaylee, if you can fit a bus in your mouth, that's pretty impressive. Speaking of school buses, I remember when I was in high school and I got my license in 10th grade. I was so happy that I could get my own car and drive to school and that I no longer had to take the bus. Because there was like something about those like diesel fumes that I would always get a headache on the bus. It drove me crazy. But it was so nice driving to school and gaining my independence and no longer needing to take the bus. It's life changing. Is 6'7" still a meme? I feel like that was such a 2025 thing. Is it still living on and I don't know about it? There's some funny ass comments in here. I feel like these live streams are worth it just for the comments section. You hate 6'7"? Yeah, it definitely 6'7" was nuts in 2025. I don't think there was a day that went by that I did not hear 6'7". Didn't it originate from like some basketball player that was 6'7", and then it just turned into a meme? Correct me if I'm wrong. I kind of look like a white Freddie Mercury, huh? I wish I had his voice. He had an amazing voice. I get those comments so much, like you look like so and so, on a lot of my YouTube shorts, and I don't know where people are seeing this, but I keep getting comments that say you look like Adam Sandler, and I don't even have the same hair color as him. Um, but if you look at my YouTube shorts, there's a lot of comments about Adam Sandler in there, and I just laugh it off, and I just say I wish I had his money. Kaylee, are you okay? I'm starting to get worried about you. Are you just overtired? Mishi, right back at you. Good evening. Lemon Z, do you ever plan on streaming some of your video games? All right, go take your 5 minute nap. All right, guys, I'm going to post a question. Hang on a sec. All right, guys, I just posted a question. Leave your answer in the comments down below. Kaylee, do you ever plan on going to Japan? You're an artist, Starfizz? You play any instruments? Yeah, I think Japan would be a nice place to visit. For me, it would be a 14-hour flight. Nice, Lemon. How long have you been playing the drums? Oh, nice. You know who I think was an underrated drummer? Was Phil Collins. My favorite band was Pink Floyd. Misha, you live in Japan? I like bean burritos. I like me a little Mexican food. What is your go-to sandwich at Subway? Frank Ocean? Nice choice. Yeah, my favorite band is Pink Floyd, but you guys might be too young to know Pink Floyd. Tyler Jame officials. Yeah, that's what I miss about like the 70s and 80s. I miss all the big bands. I know there's some that still exist, but they're less prevalent. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Welcome back, Aubrey. Yeah, I think David Gilmour was a very underrated guitarist. He was amazing. My two favorite guitar solos would probably be on the same song, "Comfortably Numb." Really funny. "The World Through My Eyes" was actually not my original YouTube channel name. I changed it twice. Kaylee Higgins, that's a pretty cool. Kaylee Hines, that's a pretty cool font. Can we play? I do not play any music on YouTube. They have very strict copyright rules, so I don't even bother with it. I do hear others play music in the background of their YouTube live streams. I don't know how they get away with it, but I would not risk it. Thank you very much, Brendan. And welcome to the chat. No problem, Lemon. Lemon, isn't there always so much things to do during the course of a day? Thank you, Kaylee. Are any of you guys still in high school? Nice, Mishi. You know, in some ways, I kind of miss high school. It's a good social experience. I kind of miss having all the friends around all the time because, like, I find like as I've gotten older, we all get settled down. Some of us have kids, get married, and then we all have less time for one another. Congrats, Mishi. It's going pretty good. You? Mishi, are you going to college now? Uh, Hi, JK Hendo. Giving you a shout out. Welcome to the chat. Mishi, I was asking you, do you plan on going to college? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Not all of us are cut out for college, even though that's what society wants people to believe. Um, yes, I do like food. We all need food to survive. I don't think it's a problem in Japan, but here in the States, college is incredibly expensive. Oh, cool. So you will be moving on to the third grade before you know it. All right, Kaylee, now you're just being silly. I really wish I could play music, but I can't. You guys have any more questions? Do I like YouTube? I love YouTube. It's my main source of entertainment. I get to come on here and talk to you guys and stream some video games, make some YouTube shorts. It's my main source of entertainment. I probably spend at least 2 hours a day on it, minimum. TikTok, I am on TikTok, but I have not gotten the traction on TikTok that I have YouTube. I repurpose a lot of my YouTube videos on TikTok, but I find getting followers on TikTok are much harder for me than getting subscribers on YouTube for whatever reason. Rigged by cool profile pic. Um, I don't really have any experience with Twitch. I've only been on it a couple of times to watch other people play video games, but I've never really streamed on it. But it seems like a pretty cool platform. I just started streaming some of my games on YouTube. And that was a learning experience. I had no idea how to stream video games. So last Saturday, I spent a few hours setting everything up. Because I want to do live streams like this a couple times a week, and then I also want to stream some of my video games. And of course, I'm going to keep doing my YouTube Shorts. That's where I mainly get subscribers from, is the YouTube Shorts. It's an easy way to get people into the channel. Kaylee, do you make any videos? What do you mean you can't add sound, Kaylee? Oh, geez, Lemon. That sounds nuts. Lemon Z Official. Where did you come up with that username? Is that from something? Or did you just think it up? Kaylee, are you making, like, are you talking about, like, streaming a video game? Like, what kind of video are you trying to make? Really? And you're not getting any sound? Is the, do you have your microphone on your cell phone? Huh, it's weird. It might just be a setting in your phone. What kind of YouTube Shorts were you trying to make? All right, no problem, Kaylee. What is going on, chat? What are you all up to? Making regular videos on YouTube are fine, but I feel like streaming is kind of a pain in the ass. There's so much that can go wrong during a stream. Just messing with the filters, guys. What do you think, Lemon? You like this filter? Hi, Lucas. Welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to the chat, Lucas. Nice to have you here. Hi, Kaylee. Welcome back. Any luck, Kaylee? Yeah, Kaylee, I hope you can get into making YouTube shorts because they're a lot of fun. They don't take that long to make, and you can get them out on a consistent basis because I think the thing with YouTube, the most important thing is to be consistent. Thank you, Lucas. Have you been watching my videos for a while? Yes, Lemon, I believe so. Who's playing Fred? Lucas, I don't know what you are referring to. All right, just so you guys know, I will probably be on until 8 o'clock. Celestial X Storm. Should I get out of the stream? But it looks like you just came on. Kaylee, can you be more specific? Lemon, I don't know what he was talking about. Hi, Power. Welcome. I see you. Maybe when I was a kid. But now that you're mentioning slime, I remember there being like some kind of a Nickelodeon show in the 90s, and they had like a green slime that they would dump on people. Anyone in this chat remember that? Do people do what for a living, Power? Lemon, thanks for being my police on here. I don't even know what's going on in this chat anymore. Actually, you know what? I want to look up that Nickelodeon show right now. Hang on. Nickelodeon show that had green slime. Double. Oh, I think it was called Double Dare. That was the Nickelodeon show where they would dump green slime on people. Power, are you talking to me? Hi, Esther. Welcome. You guys have any more questions for me before I take off soon? I have a few more minutes left to give. Kaylee, what is FERB? Are you talking about the cartoon, Kaylee? Yeah, I just pulled it up on my laptop right now. Venus and Ferb? Uh, is it a new cartoon or has it been on TV for a while? Because I've never heard of it. Kaylee, what other cartoons do you like? Do you know Hey Arnold? My favorite cartoon is probably Real Monsters. It was on TV from 1994 to 1997. Venus is the best. Yeah, two cartoons I just named are from the 1990s, so you might be too young to know those cartoons. Yeah, it says Ferb Fletcher is a British child of the Fletcher family, currently living in the American city of Danville. Ferb Fletcher. Snoppy, I haven't heard of that either. Snoppy. Oh, you mean Snoopy? Snoopy, Snoopy? All right, Lemon. Catch you in the next stream. Have a good night. I'm going to be going soon myself. All right, guys, I am getting a bit tired. I'm only going to be on a few more minutes. Long day. But Kaylee, thanks for stopping by the chat. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Feel free to come on to a future stream. I'll be on again. Let's start a nice little community in here. We can all be friends. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. I appreciate everyone that came into the stream. I enjoyed the conversation. And until my next stream, I hope you all have a wonderful evening.